What's up, folks? This is Chef Ernie, and I moved my young family here from New Orleans over 26 years ago to the Gulf Coast and opened up my first restaurant, Cafe Nola, when my daughter Whitney was just a little kid.
And you know it, and I'm Whitney Cooley, and I'm here doing this podcast with my dad, and we are so excited to bring it to you. I work with Scenic Sotheby's International Realty, and Dad,
let's do it. What's up?
What's up?
All right, now look, let me tell you, Whit, okay? Normally, you telling us where we going.
I mean,
normally
I do.
Yeah. But you know, this is our Christmas episode. So we're ending our year, our first year of doing this. So we have to do something special, right?
Right.
And we got to go to my home turf, which is Defuniak Springs, Florida. That's where we going.
We going to Defuniak?
Oh, yeah, we're going to go to Defuniak.
Well,
we're taking them on a trip to Defuniak. And, you know, I'm so excited to do it because, you know, Defuniak Springs is such a historical place. And, you know, the facility that I have a chance that I'm involved in is so cool. So, you know, Whitney, I know you're always good with the fun facts, and I love the history. So you got any fun facts for our friends this time around?
Dad, you know I got the fun facts.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what we got.
All right, so there's some really good stuff in Defuniak Springs.
Oh, man, tell me about it.
The history goes back so far, but let's start with the first one.
Let's do it. Come on, what you got? Bring it on. I'm ready. I'm jumping out of my seat over here.
On March 4th, 1881, the Florida legislature incorporated the Pensacola and Atlantic Railroad. This event paved the way for what is now Defuniak Springs, Florida.
You're right, Whitney. You're absolutely right. In fact, it was that singular moment in time that paved the way. It did because Chipley, W.W. Chipley, went out on an expedition from Pensacola with the group to try to find the best route to connect those two railways so that now it would connect to go all the way to New Orleans. And they got to a spot on their trek where there was this beautiful circular lake, and they were just fascinated by the lake.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It's
perfect
beautiful.
Symmetrical circle. So they camped there. And while they camped there, Chipley just decided, he said, this is going to be the rail stop right here. And so they made it a rail stop, and the railway started stopping there. So that's where the little town developed. And he decided to name it after the president of the new founded Pensacola Atlantic Railroad, who is Mr. Frederick Defuniak. But you know, I'm going to give you, this is another, you know me, I
know all the facts.
That's it. We on my home turf, right? But I do my research. But this is something really interesting. I don't think a lot of people know, right?
Okay.
Is that originally when he founded the town and the railway stop, that it was originally named Lake Defuniak. So the town was named Lake Defuniak. It's right. Like, see, a lot of y'all didn't know that. But Lake Defuniak was the name of the town for many years. And then
I had no idea.
It changed at some point, and they renamed the town to Defuniak Springs, Florida. So you see, that's a little
interesting
tip.
fact,
Chef
guys.
Ernie's digging it up, right? Digging it up. Give me them extra facts. What else you got? Tell me something else I don't know.
Well, you know, you already started into my second fact.
What's that?
But Chipley, T.T. Wright,
yes,
C.C. Banfield,
yes,
and J. Van Kirk worked hard in the early years to turn the railroad stop into a town, forming Lake Defuniak Land Company in 1885, and began selling real estate.
What? Well, isn't that interesting, right? I bet you know a little something about that.
But think about that. A little bit.
That's back in the 1800s. So really, those three guys were pioneers because they decided to form a little town around Defuniak. And this is another interesting fact. You know me, I dig deep, right? Yeah. I go into the area, I love history, right?
Yeah.
And this is really interesting because originally, their plan for Defuniak Springs was going to be a hunting village, like a little resort town for people to go hunting and fishing because it was so prevalent there. It was so great, right?
Right.
Which is a great idea, right?
Yeah.
But this is the guy who really doesn't get a lot of credit. And I'm going to tell you, it's Van Kirk is the guy. He was a very educated man. And he took a trek to New York on the rails, on the train from Defuniak for a educational event with the Chautauqua Foundation in New York City. And while he was there, he found out that the Chiaka Foundation was trying to find another location in Florida to expand their education.
Really?
Yes, to expand their group. And so he came back, let the other guys know about it, and so they kind of changed their plans. So they formed in 1985, they formed the Florida Chautauqua Association in Florida in Defuniak Springs. And by doing that, they were so smart that attracted the Chautauqua Foundation to come down because they wanted to expand their educational projects and stuff through the winter season. And so they picked us here because it was such a warm area and it could come. And really, Defuniak Springs at that time became the center of education in the entire state of Florida.
The entire state?
Absolutely. In fact, not only that, people don't realize that the Florida State University started in Defuniak Springs.
No.
Yes, it did.
It started in
Defuniak Springs. And get this, the first college in Defuniak Springs was called the Natural College, and it was funded by the state. It was totally free.
What's free these days?
That's for teachers. So they formed this university strictly to educate teachers, to educate the South.
Wow.
And amazing. And then not only that.
Huge.
There's another interesting fact. Defuniak's full of them, history facts.
I mean, there's so much.
That the actual Florida Teachers Association was formed and founded in Defuniak Springs.
No.
In the 1800s. Absolutely. So all of those facts, really Florida's education and why we're so good with our education in Florida started in Defuniak. Let's hear it for Defuniak. Woo! All right. What you got? What else you got? I'm excited.
I mean, I got more. Arbor Day was started here in Florida on the shores of the Lake Defuniak, December 17th, 1885, during the Southern Forestry Conference.
Is this nuts? I mean, think
Arbor
about
Day.
it. Now, I'm going to tell you, when we moved here 26 years ago, I didn't even know where Defuniak Springs, what the heck that was.
I mean, nobody.
I didn't know what the heck. And then it's like, now it's like, geez, a piece. What else they going to do? This is historical stuff, right?
Very much so.
Defuniak Springs started Arbor Day in the state of Florida for the nation. And that's crazy. In fact, you know what's neat, Whitney? This is true.
What?
We'll see them later. That the original trees that were planted for Arbor Day still stand on the Lake Defuniak, and they're absolutely gorgeous.
You have to see them.
Yeah, it's cool,
if you
man.
have not been down to the lake, you got
Arbor
to check
Day,
it out.
most people don't know that either. Arbor Day started founded in Defuniak Springs, Florida. Crazy.
Okay, I
What
got
else
another
you
one.
got?
I
Let's
got
keep
another
going.
one.
You got more?
I got a lot more. There's
Man.
so much.
Y'all
in
got some
Defuniak.
time? Hang on. We got some more time. We got some more stuff for you. What you got?
The oldest library still operates in the state of Florida is the Walton Library on Circle Drive.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? So you hear what you just said, right?
Yes.
The oldest operating library in the entire state of Florida, operating in the same building, original, just like it was, is on the Circle Lake Drive in Defuniak, the Walton Library. And let me just tell you something, Whitney. If you have not had the opportunity to go there, take your children there, it's like Harry Potter world. It's like stepping back in time. I mean, when you walk in there, the books line all the walls. You go down into the basements through the stairs. In fact, this is something that, I always get stuff.
Go on.
I know them over there. They eat with me, up there over there.
So you got the secret scoop. You got the scoop.
But the scoop on this is that people don't realize that there is a collection of medieval armor.
What?
That is kept in that library that goes back for centuries, and it's an incredible collection. It could be in any museum anywhere in the world. It's right there in Defuniak Springs, Walton Library.
You got to go check it out.
Yeah,
guys.
check it out.
You got to go check it out.
Cool, man.
And if you can believe this, there's still more.
Oh.
I think you're gonna like this one.
What's that? What's this going to be?
The old Hotel Defuniak was built in 1920 by the Freemason and is a historic landmark here in Defuniak.
That's right.
Plus, there's over 40 historical homes that are on our nation's registry that survive the lake yard.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, over the years, with all the hurricanes and everything else, but there's still standing over 40 properties that are registered in the historical registry in Defuniak, that Circle Drive. I mean, those houses are incredible.
I mean, if y'all haven't seen them, and if you want information, you know who to call.
But the Hotel Defuniak, as you know, is very special to me because that is the home of my restaurant,
the best restaurant,
Defuniak, and we're located in the historical Hotel Defuniak, which was purchased by my boss, the landlord, Mr. Damon Becknell. And he was a visionary when he bought that 7 years ago. When he started, that town was mostly boarded up. So he really spearheaded the redevelopment of the downtown area. And it's so cool to see old town America towns like this coming back, man, making a comeback.
Awesome.
And now it's starting to thrive. We got a lot of new business coming in, and we got so much going on for the future. It's exciting. But the hotel itself is really neat. Whitney,
There's some fun stuff with that.
Let me just tell you. Oh, yeah. But let me just tell you the history of it. It was built by the Freemason in 1920. Historical landmark. Not only that, if you know much about the Freemason, like when they build things with purpose, known for burying secret treasures under their buildings.
Ooh, where's that treasure?
Don't come digging up my place, man. Don't do that. But there's all kind of mystery that goes with it. In fact, when they originally built the building, we'll tour it later because I'm going to take you over there. But yes, we are. I'm giving you a hint. But it's really neat because the upstairs, when they built it, was a big open hall. And they used to do these freaky ceremonies, man, and, supposedly like crazy stuff weird stuff going on up there, trying to raise spirits from the dead up in that place. And then when the crash of the stock market hit in 1928, the Freemason lost a lot of real estate holdings. That was one of them. And it was sold on the courthouse steps right across the street in Defuniak to a man named James Marshall Lightfoot. And James Marshall Lightfoot was a prominent doctor and physician at that time. And it's really interesting because he converted it into his doctor's office downstairs, which is really kind of neat. You'll see where the hotel is now. Yeah. And then his wife opened up a cafe in 1929 right there on the corner. And, that cafe and restaurant has been in operation since 1929, and we're still operating in that building, but it expanded over the years.
Yes.
And I'll show you, but we're still operating, selling food out of there. So that's pretty interesting. There's not a lot of places that have been operating like that for that long.
Not that long.
It ain't going nowhere, baby. It ain't going nowhere.
If you haven't tried the food yet, guys, it's a must.
Well, you're going to see it. I'm going to cook it up for you. That's it. We're going to be going there in a little while. So now wait. So I know we talked about all this. It's unbelievable, right, that Defuniak Springs has that much history and that much to offer. It's so rich in it, right?
Yes.
But now we really going to show you and tell you why we going to my restaurant and hotel with Defuniak Springs and see all my merchant buddies. While we doing that, tell them, man, what they got.
Well, I have one more fun fact before we get to that. You jump in the gun a little, Daddy.
Okay. We
got another one.
What you got?
Defuniak Springs is also home to the Chiaka Winery.
Ooh, I missed that.
You missed the winery.
Ooh,
Who misses the winery?
No
Hello.
Kidding. I know. I was jumping the gun.
You jumped the gun?
I jumped the gun. But you're right. Boy, I'm glad you brought me back to reality.
Because look, can't miss the
Chiaka Winery, right? Really, really cool. You got to, it's a must see. When you come to this area, and especially if you get north of I-10. It's a must see. And let me tell you, they're known for their sweet varietals of wine. In fact, a lot of people don't know this either. A good fun fact about this is that Defuniak Springs, back in its inception, was known for having orchards.
Really?
Numerous orchards there. Like they used to have oranges, peaches, strawberries.
What a fun fact.
Blueberries, blackberries, all had orchards and were harvested there, and that's what they make the wine with. So that's why the wine has got the sweeter varietals, because of the style of fruit that was used.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great, and you'll love it. You got to check it out. And they do a big wine festival every year that draws thousands of people from all around the region. So look out for that, guys. If you're coming to the area and you're in there at that time, it's a must-see. Got to do it.
Got to. Who doesn't want to go to a winery?
Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Okay, but last but not least.
Now we're
there.
Boy, sorry, guys. I get excited. You can't hold me back. I'm fired up.
Last but not least, thousands of people make their trek to Defuniak Springs every holiday season.
Yep.
Staying the weekend of Thanksgiving through the New Year's. Defuniak Springs Christmas Reflections.
Yeah, the Christmas Reflections. That's why we're really here, man. This is something, guys. We're going to take you on a little Christmas journey, man. And, this old downtown, we decorate it up. Wait till you see.
Yeah, I can't
gorgeous.
wait.
It's really like the old town Christmas, And the lake, the Circle Lake, which surrounds the lake across the train tracks from the downtown, is known for millions and millions of lights, which they call it Christmas Reflections. And you can just drive around the lake, or you can stroll through the park around the lake. It's just a great thing to experience with your children, with your family.
Beautiful. You don't want to miss it.
With your co-workers, anybody. If you want to really feel the Christmas joy, you can't help it when you get there. And then on the weekends, we do wonderful, wonderful events starting during the day, going through the evening, Merry Main Street. We do have our merchants, and we do our Christmas merchants walk. And so it's really going to be a lot of fun. And tonight, we're going to do it, man. We're going to go out. We're going to go do the merchant walk.
Wait.
We're going to do the Merry Main Street. We're going to do the Christmas reflections. And guess what?
What?
I got a special surprise for you. I can't tell you till we get there.
What?
No. I can't.
Why
One
not?
of your favorite. This was your favorite Christmas movie when you was a kid. When we used to watch them. So you're gonna get excited.
I can't wait.
Yes. And also the downtown Defuniak during Christmas has renovated the new Chautauqua Theater into something spectacular.
Oh yes.
And they have a concert going on tonight with Tim Jackson and the Storytellers. They're bringing in acts and music from all around the country in Nashville.
Amazing.
So Defuniak Springs is happening, man. We got a beer, a wonderful brewery coming to town that's going to be opening soon.
What,
new
a
restaurants
brewery? Coming
in. We got new food styles, new merchants and shops. So if you want to get that old town feel, come to Defuniak Springs, baby. Bring the family.
I can't wait.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to go? Let's go! What's up, folks? What's happening? All right, Whit. Here we are. We're in the library of the historical Hotel Defuniak, my home base. And this place is incredible. I mean, it was built over 100 years ago by the Freemasons, historical landmark. But it's really something else. The Hotel Defuniak also has another mystique that a lot of people know about, and that's the hauntings, right?
Oh, the hauntings.
Yes. And we are known now as one of the most haunted hotels in the state of Florida. Numerous paranormal groups have toured through here. Some of the television ones like Shadow Chasers, Ghost Hunters, Ghosts of the South. It's really interesting.
I just got goosebumps.
Yes. But this is not like one of those haunted places that's spooky. It's more of a fun haunted place. There's over 30 spirits and ghosts that have been documented here. And it's a lot of old patrons, the old owners, the young children. But it's really interesting. So if you like that kind of thing, come check us out.
You gotta check this place out.
But you know what? We're here to show them about Chef Ernie cooking on my home base, right? So let's get cooking. We're gonna start off with some butter. Because Grandma used to always say, everything tastes better with butter, baby. You remember her? She loved that butter, boy. Come on. Next up, we need sausage. Now, this ain't no ordinary sausage either. This is andouille sausage, straight from Louisiana. It's a coarse ground sausage, and the sausage has all the flavor. So you're gonna see, it's not like you really have to spice this too much because the sausage itself is gonna have so much flavor. And so what I'm doing right now, guys, look, we just wanna get this cooking in here, right? We want that grease, we want that flavor from the sausage in there. So we're building on flavor right now. See, that's why I love to teach this dish, because we build in flavor. Next up, shrimp, baby.
Ooh, look at that.
There you go. These are some beautiful Gulf of Mexico shrimp. My favorite. I love the gray shrimps from the Gulf. This is what you get when you're in Louisiana, baby. This is the good stuff. I don't like the white or pink shrimp. I like the gray or the brown shrimp. That's my favorite. That's when you know you got Gulf shrimp, when you got gray or brown shrimp. Just depends on the season.
You have to have a little bell pepper.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you, to me, bell pepper is what makes New Orleans. If you don't have the bell pepper in the gumbo, if you don't have the bell pepper in the etouffee or in this dish, it's just not gonna be right. And some people go skimpy on the bell pepper. Heck no. You wanna taste like New Orleans? You wanna taste like Creole? You better have that bell pepper in there. That's all I'm gonna tell you. All right, good. Now we wanna just saute that down. Next up,
onion.
Yeah, not just onion. In this dish, I like the red onion, but I call them purple onion, but they're called red onion. And I like that for the color, baby. It gives it that Mardi Gras color. Let's go. Mardi Gras, baby. Purple, green, and gold. So you see, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit more butter at this point right here, right now. Add that to it right there. Okay? And now at this point, we haven't even added any seasoning whatsoever. And we're just sauteing our vegetables in with our shrimp and with our andouille sausage. You see what I'm doing there with? This is when the vegetables are starting to break down and all the sugar's coming out, and you're really gonna get all the flavor as they saute down. That's exactly what you're looking for. So now when you get down to this point, guys, okay? Now we wanna add some of our seasoning. Let's go. Just hold on tomato. I wanna go a little bit of this here. This is my Creole seasoning, my private blend that we use. There we go. Now a little salt and pepper. What do you think about that?
Gotta have a
Ooh,
little.
gotta have a little bit of salt and pepper. Come on now. Then I gotta have a little garlic powder. Gotta have a little garlic. A lot of ingredients going in this, and so we're just building the layers of flavors, guys. So now we're gonna let these seasonings kind of blend in right now with the vegetables.
Oh, it smells so good
Doesn't it smell
already.
great? Okay, wait now. Some of that lemon. Give me a big wedge of lemon. One wedge of lemon. And I like fresh lemon, guys. Now, if you had like lemon pepper or some kind of lemon seasoning, you can substitute that here. But nothing is a substitute for fresh lemon, baby. And the citrus of that fresh lemon. You gotta have that fresh lemon, baby. All right. Now we'll take the tomatoes. And I always go with the tomatoes last because, you know, they're a little bit softer. They're gonna break down a little easier. And I love the color. You see now how we got all that beautiful color in there, Whitney?
It looks so good.
Oh, look. It not only does it taste great, it looks great. Your guests are gonna love it. They're gonna just be fired up. Now we're gonna add the Creole side. Give me some of that red sauce.
All right.
Yes, this is actually a Creole tomato gravy that we make here in the restaurant daily, and we use it in our shrimp and grits that we make, and some of our other wonderful dishes. So we're gonna add that to this right now, and then we're gonna warm that gravy, which is already cooked in there with it. Saute it down. We got one more thing I wanna do, is some of this cream. We can hit it with a little splash of that cream right there.
Oh, baby.
Right. Yes. See how it's creaming up, Rick? You see that?
Yes.
See how you get that cream up right there? And here we go. We're gonna go ahead and plate this up for you. This is actually Gouda Parmesan Yellowstone ground grits. These kind of grits come from a little farm in Alabama, and then
They're
we cook
the
them down
best.
with all the cheese, butter, salt and pepper, and a lot of love. We actually serve our full menu from open to close, and not many restaurants do that. I mean, you could come in here at lunchtime and get a prime rib or shrimp and grits or a stuffed redfish Nola. Check this out, guys. We're gonna do a little something like that right there, and let me finish a little on top.
That looks amazing. I'm ready to eat it.
Here we go. What's that, huh? How's that look, Rick? What's up? All right, guys. Now here we are in the cafe, the old cafe here at the Hotel Defuniak in Cafe Nola. And in fact, Whitney, we're standing in front of the tree
beautiful.
called Mother Earth. Look how beautiful this tree is. This year in Defuniak, during Christmas, there's an event they do called the Festival of Trees. This particular tree was one of the award-winning trees. It was done by the Defuniak Spring Garden Club ladies group. So we're happy to have them displaying it here. Isn't it cool? I've never seen anything like that, right? Isn't that cool? And the whole downtown is full of cool Christmas stuff that's so unique you don't just see everywhere. And this is just one example. So I wanted to show you this and make this cool cocktail.
I'm
right
ready for a
here.
cocktail then.
Right. Now, here, I'm gonna give you the backdrop of this one, Whit. Now, this particular cocktail, I won first place at last year's Tequila Taco Fest in Baytown Wharf. And can you believe I went in there up against all the Mexican joints all over town. I'm standing right next to Cantina Laredo with Clint, my boy Clint. He's like, how the heck that Cajun come in here and pull that off?
Because we make the best.
That's
baby.
right. But I came up with a really good idea. And actually, this drink's one of the most popular drinks we serve here in the restaurant. I call it the Nola Rita. And you know, if you notice, I call the restaurant Cafe Nola because where am I from? New Orleans, Louisiana, N-O-L-A. Come on, figure it out. All right, cool. So this particular margarita has a New Orleans twist. So here we go. I'm gonna show you how we do it. Wait, here we go.
I'm
so
thirsty.
we start off with a little Quavo Gold or your favorite tequila. I'm old school. This is what I'm gonna use today. Okay. We're gonna put a nice little shot of that in there, guys. Okay. Then next up, Whitney, what we do is, what makes it the Nola Rita, we have our wonderful house-made margarita mix, okay? But we twist it and do the infusion thing I love by adding some New Orleans hurricane mix.
Oh, I love me
So we're gonna
hurricane.
mix the hurricane mix, okay? And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our mix and we're gonna put our thing on. Now step back and you wanna shake this really good. And you wanna shake it really good because you wanna get that foam. Because when you get that foam, that's what it's all about, folks, is the foam.
And don't forget to line that rim.
Oh yeah, good thing you told me. I was rushing to it. That's why I got her here with me. You see,
I mean,
come
what
on,
would
you know.
you do without me?
You used to be the bartender too when
I
we first
did.
opened.
I
Yeah, that's
did.
right. All right, so look, guys, she's right. We got to do this right here because this is what really made us. Because not only is it a great drink, but it looks so great. So we're gonna line the rim, and instead of doing salt, we do it with the black infusion, baby, because it's the Nola, right? Come on now. All right, cool. So now we're gonna pour this in here very carefully. You see all that color and foam. Then we're gonna take our skewer, stick it right there on the top, right? And then we gotta put our straw in. And then we're gonna let Whitney taste it right there.
I'm ready. Now that's good, Dad.
Hey, guess what? It matches your outfit.
Bye.
See, it's right here. Look, this is it. This is the place I've been telling you about.
It's new, right?
It's new, and it's all Vietnamese food, very authentic. The ladies, awesome. This ought to be fun. All right, guys, Chef Ernie here, right? And I'm in the kitchen with my buddy B right across the street from Cafe Nola. Come downtown to Defuniak, come try it, you're gonna love it. And now she's doing one of her signature dishes for me. She calls it the bird's nest because it's got the wonderful fried noodles as the bird's nest. Doesn't it look like a bird's nest? Isn't that cool? And not only does it have shrimp and onion and fresh vegetables, it also has beef and chicken in it as well. So it's all fresh stir fry. Look at that, guys. Oh, that's wonderful, B. I love that. Wow. Amazing, guys. Look at that. All that flavor just cooking together like that. Fantastic. And I love the presentation with the bird's nest because the juice and the flavor is just going to roll right in there. A little chicken stock. Adding a little chicken stock in there, guys. What a fun way to cook, too. This is fun, huh? You like this, huh? Except when you get 100 tickets, right? Then it's not so fun. Soy sauce, there we go. Gotta have that. Give it that flavor. Oh, nice. Just a little cornstarch and water, right? There you go. We use that in Cajun cooking too. See, she's adding a little cornstarch and water. What that's gonna do is gonna thicken that sauce up. It's gonna make it nice and thick. You gotta be careful with that because that stuff's like glue. You put too much, it'll make it like paste. You gotta have just the right amount, huh? Yeah. Too much, no good. No. See, I'm doing good. I'm speaking Vietnamese over here. Yeah, baby. Am I doing good? Ah! Oh my goodness, B, you're blowing me away with this.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Look at that. Oh. That's great. That's crazy, guys.
That's out of this world.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Take a little trip to Vietnam, baby, and come over to Defuniak. Come see my girl B over here, baby. Ahoo! That's how we do it. All right, Whit. Guys, we're here in front of the Chautauqua Theater. This theater has been recently renovated. It's absolutely incredible. It's like stepping back in time. It's almost like a mini Grand Ole Opera. And then look how cool this antique car for Christmas parked out front, right? Isn't this cool? Everybody would love to jump in here and take a ride, right?
I know I would.
Oh, come on, man. And look, tonight, Tim Jackson and his Storytellers are here, and they do an incredible concert for the Christmas holiday season. Let's go inside with and go talk to Tim. Let's see if he's in there. He might even let us check out the sound check. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
Come on with us, guys. Come on. All right, guys. This is cool, right?
This is
here we are. Pre-show night here at the Chautauqua Theater. I have my best great friend here, Tim Jackson, right? Come on. The legend, Grammy-nominated Tim Jackson with his Storyteller series here at the Chautauqua Theater tonight, actually. And tell me something, Tim. I mean, what inspired you to bring this old theater back to life, man?
Well, I've been doing the Storytellers tour for 10.5 years, traveling all over. When COVID hit, I lost a lot of the theaters. During that time, I bought a house here, and there was no way I was going to have a theater setting this close to my house and me not do something.
That's it.
So I went to the city council, and they said, let's bring it back. So this is our 17th show.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Amazing. And guys, we're bringing Nashville quality entertainment to this small town. So, you know, giving you another reason to jump in the cars and head to Defuniak, man. Come on, come see my boy Tim Jackson and the Storytellers, baby. Ah, Cool, right?
Always.
255 feet. You don't want to miss this. You've got to come down.
All right, Whit, so this is Balwin Avenue, man. This is Old Town Defuniak. This is Balwin. This is kind of like Main Street Defuniak. So this is where all the shops and restaurants, and as you can see, all the food trucks are set up, because tonight is Merry Main Street. Tonight, Defuniak is pulling out all the stops. They're putting on a big Christmas event. We've got all these fun vendors here. We're gonna have Grinch here. We're gonna have, yes!
That's my favorite!
That's your favorite, yes. The Grinch, that's what I was telling you earlier. I told you, I said that movie you used to like, The Grinch. Well, The Grinch is gonna be over in a minute. I'm gonna take you over there if he's here. And then also, everything downtown is all Christmas, from the shops and the wonderful decorations to the lights, the pageantry. And just in a minute, we're gonna take everybody to go see the Christmas reflection lights around the lake yard. And it's really, really something to see. I mean, it's definitely
amazing.
Old Town America. Family doesn't get any better than that. Hey, this is a new restaurant opening up right here, Whitney. All kinds of new activity coming into Defuniak. New restaurants, new shops, all kind of fun stuff. You can't miss it for the holidays. This is the place to be, Defuniak Springs, baby. Follow me. Hey, Whitney, this is a cool spot. This is the Herald newspaper. This newspaper is old school. They still print on old school printing press, right? And it's one of the only family-owned, not conglomerate newspapers left in the entire United States. Right here in Defuniak, they print the paper once a week. They're great people, advertising it all the time. Old Town America, we're coming back, right?
I
Isn't
love
cool?
it.
Yeah, man, come on,
That's
follow me.
brilliant.
Hey guys, how are ya? Yeah, you're right. Filming that podcast, baby, what's up? Oh man, that's my boy.
How are you?
How are you, dear? So good to see you.
Chef,
How are you? Hi guys, how are you? Happy holidays. Having fun. Hey guys, look at the old clock tower. This is a part of Defuniak Springs history. It goes way back. They renovated this, part of the revitalization of downtown Defuniak. Isn't it great?
It's amazing.
Right? And we got the new community bank right here. Moved in the old building. So fantastic. Old Town America making a comeback. You gotta come check it out, guys, right?
It's amazing.
Yeah, and look at the beautiful tree, right? Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
It's a little bigger than mine in my restaurant, but you know, what can you do? Come on, let's go see the Grinch. There he is. Come on. Look, the Grinch. I told you we had the Grinch. There he is, your favorite. That was when you were a little kid, that was always your favorite, the Grinch. And there he is. Right in downtown Defuniak. You never know who you're gonna run into. Come on, follow me. Let's go to the railroad. Come on. See, look, this is the old L&M caboose from the railway. Kids get up there and have a good time. We even have Santa Claus on the back this year. Great place for photos. Tells you a little bit about the history of Defuniak, because Defuniak is really Defuniak because of the train stop.
It was.
That's
That's
it.
the railroad.
Without the railroad, without the train stop, you have no Defuniak. So hats off to visionary people making it happen, and look at what they've created. Fantastic, guys.
Perfect.
Yeah, good. Cool.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh,